Brooklyn Independent Television.
Metal and Thread is a unique Red Hook boutique established in 1995 by Denise Carbonell and Derek Dominy, who together produce the majority of their extraordinary wares. Everything from funky metal earrings to wall tapestries and even street art. Oh, I get it. Metal and thread. Let's check it out.
My name is Denise Carbonell, and our shop is Metal and Thread. And we have a group of artisans here, along with the work that we each do. Most everyone lives in Red Hook, or very close to Red Hook. We collect things, we sell things from people that we are inspired by their work. There's a lot of our own work in the shop. We had a great shop on the Lower East Side for quite a few years, and it was a lot of fun. But we started to feel like the spirit of the neighborhood was changing, and we came out to Red Hook one day and we just fell in love with the place. We saw a lot of people who were making things with their hands, which is what we're all about, and it inspired us to move here.
I primarily work in metals, and my partner works primarily in textiles and other mediums. That's where the name stems from. We've been here a little bit over a year and a half now. Out in nice little Red Hook, Brooklyn. We just really took to the vibe here in Red Hook and closed that shop and moved out here and reopened out here. It's just got a really interesting small town vibe. The waterfront is beautiful. It's just an interesting space.
The recycling aspect is really what drives my work, whether it's the jewelry or anything that I make. It's all about that, because I just feel obviously that there's too much stuff in the world that gets thrown away, and it doesn't have to get thrown away. It's pretty easy to make something into something else.
I started doing metal work, when I was about 12 or 13. I started doing metal sculpture and solder. I really took to creating with it and was fascinated by it, and then it kind of progressed by the time I got out of high school, and then progressed even further to where I'm at now, where I do a lot of machining and welding and more fabrication, anything from decorative window guards to furniture or whatever happens to be needed. I guess the blending of the two sort of concepts and thoughts and materials, I don't find it that different. I think that they really work together with each other, with the hard and the soft, and just sort of seems natural to me that they work together. And so I don't find it them being at such opposite ends. I think that the opposite ends complement one another.
One of the things that sets us apart is that everything is made by hand. We never make the same thing twice. Even if someone asks us to make something again, we make it differently. You'll never run into someone wearing what you have. I think it's an interesting thing for people to say, I have this one pair of earrings and nobody else has them. So this tapestry or lamp or bowl or whatever it is that we're making. And we really strive to have something that is unique, well made, and made locally.
So Derek, tell me what we have here.
Well, I guess this is a pretty good example of the way the store is. We like to kind of be able to cater to men and women, because it's very easy to have a store that, is just, we've seen it a million times. The guys sit outside, the women come in and look at the jewelry and everything else. Because it is Denise and I, and we sort of have that partnership in the male and female, we have, like in a race, I collect and use a lot of old tools. So then we started actually saying, it's like an 80-year-old wrench, and you can tell it had been used. And then, Denise will then, in the recycling aspect and everything, make, like a cool functioning pouch for it.
That's excellent. And men love this, I'm sure.
Also on this table we have, this is a material that we make here a lot. It's the stainless steel mesh that we do a lot of like jewelry out of. And
you're wearing some right now?
Yeah, now the rings.
Oh, I like how it's smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth and lightweight, and it's all welded stainless steel, so you don't,
What's your favorite piece on your whole table?
Probably this is a bracelet that I made. I like that one. But also I think I'd have to say probably this is an antique bone fan don't know if you can see, it's got these like little carved frogs in it and everything. We collect a lot, you know, and like to share that.
Well, there's so much more to see, so where are we going next?
Where the shelves.
So, Derek, show me what we have over here.
Well, we have a nice variety of stuff. These are some pieces that Denise has made. These are pearl earrings on patinaed brass chain. It's another piece she's done here with bone and stainless steel. We have here a bowl made by a local artisan, Marcia Tratner, who teaches a forging class here in Red Hook. It's all handcrafted, all handmade.
I love how you display your jewelry. So are the things that you use to display, are they also for sale in your store?
They can be. Some pieces are, as I make some of the displays, like I made this shelving unit. A lot of the displays we do are a lot of found flora and fauna. We're fascinated by, you know, out in the woods and beaches.
Nature.
Yeah, nature, incorporating that into the...
Well, this is excellent. I want to see what else you guys have. Okay, Derek, tell me about this corner. A lot of interesting things here.
Well, actually, I like this corner a lot. This is a lot of examples of Denise's work. This is a tapestry that she did, and it's all made from men's pinstripe suits. Here is a good example of the mobiles that she does. This is a recycled felt and then wood that she's painted, and just here's some of her signature work as well as these wire hands. She did a whole series of wire work. And then here is just a great piece that we have in the store a lot that a lot of people get, these painted hands with these really positive messages on them.
Well, this was amazing. I love your store. I think not just the vibe, I mean, as soon as I walked in, I felt like I was home, but the actual, the objects here, they're made from wire and felt, and it's environmentally conscious. I think this is a great store. So I would definitely be back.
Well, we look forward to seeing you.
Thank you very much.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.